Moving on, athletes across the country have been speaking out on racial injustice, and that includes those athletes here in the state of Oregon.
And KEZI 9 News reporter Robbie Fuelling spoke to Oregon State athletes who've experienced discrimination and helped organize Sunday's athlete-led protest.
In the last 2 weeks, hundreds of thousands of Americans have felt the need to speak up against injustice. Athletes are no exception. In fact, they're as vocal as anyone else, especially the athletes at Oregon State.
I think it's so critical. And the unique thing about the strong voice is, I think like the definition of a strong voice can be defined as so many different ways as well. A strong voice can be seen as speaking through the microphone in front of thousands of people, but also I think the strong voice is at the family conversation that no one is seeing and being able to have that tough, kind of uncomfortable conversations.
Unfortunately for players like Jaden Grant, he's experienced discrimination firsthand, which is why he felt so inclined to drive all the way from West Linn to Corvallis and participate.
When I would go through these things in West Linn, I was one of the only people of color in my community compared to all the white people in my community. So a lot of times when I'd be in those moments, sometimes I would feel like as if I couldn't really speak out because I would look around and I would just feel alone, like nobody really had my back or nobody could really put themselves in my shoes and understand.
Believe it or not, change is coming so people will understand. Joel Walker, a senior soccer player for the Beavers, says he wants that change to happen now.
We're pushing to motion a legislation to where November 3rd this year, that'll be a mandatory day off for student athletes to go and vote. And so looking for ways just to increase voting, also increase the educational pieces.
All very important things come this fall. Reporting in Eugene, Robbie Fuelling, KEZI 9 News.